good job so far, but the fouls will start to mount up. You've seen Dylan Brooks pick up 2.
Now Ryan Dunn's going to have the challenge. Doncic gets to his spot. Another fade, another bucket.
That was a great scoring opportunity for him.
Oh, rattle it home! Look at Luka!
He had a big game last year against the Lakers. Over 40. He's had a 54-point game this year. Count it! And 1 for Luka.
Doncic, the contact, wants a whistle, but little Luka magic here in Inglewood knocks down the shot.
Marcus Smart and Luka. Breaks it off, tries to sell, and gets it anyway. He's upset. I deserve a whistle.
Biggest lead, and with 5 minutes still to play, Lakers already with 9 turnovers.
And Luka count it! At the half by a significant margin. There's Doncic, counterfeit goes! A little magic from Luka to start the game.
Smith not only 25 points the other night, had 6 assists as well. Doncic, boy, a lot of contact there, still puts it in. Looked like 2 different Spurs hit him.
And hold the follow through. Doncic hoping for a whistle. Oh my!
Jake LaRavia on the floor with Luka. How about that move around, flip inside, count it, and 1.
Talk about seams, finding seams.
There's not much room, but he found it.
There's certain times when you watch Hornets basketball. Oh my goodness, Luka Doncic. Second dunk of the year for Wonder Boy.
Maybe they were afraid he'd pick up another foul in the jump ball.
Doing the same silly thing. Luka, big time. Little short jump shot. Now, Z staying in front of Luka. Oh, he walked. What a walk. Sorry.
Lakers 2-0 on the road so far this young season. Grizzlies 2-1 at home. Doncic taking his time, goes window shopping for 2.
Now Luka. Herb already with 1 foul. And he'll get what he wants.
Well, with no DeAndre Ayton for the Lakers, you already see defensively what J.J. Redick and the Lakers want to do is double the ball down low.
Over Hachimura. 3 consecutive 20-point games for the rookie Knipple. Doncic, another and 1. Good golly.
Doncic splits the defense, gets inside, sidestep. Nice soft touch. Remember that Lakers are...
A lot of contact inside. I guess they're saying Jackson Hayes, his principle of verticality. And Luka gets it to drop.
You talked about a back-to-back 40-point nights for the first time in his entire career. Luka falls back and it settles in.
You're right, Robbie. You talk about the Lakers and their communication defensively in effect on their first defensive possession.
Doncic absorbs the contact and scores. The leading scorer in the first quarter this season in the NBA gets the first 2 on the board. That's Brooks' 3rd 30-point game this year. He's done it with 3.5 left in the 3rd quarter. Doncic, that is an elite stop. Reeves, Hachimura around for Doncic with 41 points. On the attack for 2 more.
All along what spot he wanted to get to.
Doncic leans in, shot's good. He wanted a foul whistle there.
As Jokic has been out, playing at a really high level.
Doncic's little push shot is good. Both of these teams, no issues on the offensive end. It's
Awful forcing turnovers.
And this is not a Warriors team that necessarily was super awesome pace-wise last year. Doncic, that is creative on the angle. And another chance at a 3-point play. That's what J.J. Redick said the team has to be so aware of. You have to know where Steph Curry is 100% of the time, which is easier said than done. As Doncic continues to make magic. Fading away with another chance for 3.
Going right up into him. Hayes sets the screen. Doncic draws another foul, banks it home and 1 as we hit the 5-minute mark. Doncic fouled, shot's good and 1. Chance for a 3-point play. Doncic bumped by Eason, banks it in out of foul. The strength of Doncic taking a contact.
He is a very strong guard. There's not a lot of guys with his body type out there that can move the way he can.
Oh, Doncic, not a lot can do that. As he flips it up and in.
8-point game. 4 minutes to play here in the third. Doncic leans in. Just enough English to go over the front of the rim.
And 8 of the Lakers' 11 points have come in fast break opportunities here early in this game.
Doncic on the pull-up. Got it to go over DeRozan.
Luka handling the quarterbacking duties. Trying to go one-on-one out on top. Trying to stay with them. Good luck, Diabate. Does his best, but it's going to be a three-point opportunity.
James. Over to Doncic. Doncic working on Jones. In the lane. Puts it up and through.
Thank you. Here's Vincent. It's Doncic. He's dancing inside.
He's a skilled player that gives you second and third efforts. That's what every team needs, especially the Lakers right now.
Doncic with the pull-up, got it. 14 in the ball game for Doncic.
Next man up mentality, Kevin.
It is, and a good report, Allie, and thank you for the update. Doncic finding room.
Luka off the one hand.
Oh, boy. Pretty release.
Maxey 3 of 4 from 3.
Through traffic to the rack.
It doesn't matter.
You got all white shoes on. Make them dirty. That'll make me uncomfortable.
Around an 8 and screen down the lane. Easiest look of the night.
In that last play by DeAndre, he thought he had an easy one. Not with the length of this club.
And Luka has an easy one himself as he waltzes right in and scores. In one of them.
Ooh.
No. Underneath, put up and in. Luka.
And guess what?
You know, he held out his hand saying, why did I get it? And still got the rebound. Still got it. Went right to him. On the way, count it.
Good kind of capability on that for most of the half.
That seems to be the change so far.
And roll around and find the bottom of the net. 13 a couple of moments ago. Memphis has yet to lead in the contest. Doncic gets all the way to the rim and scores. Luka, who is ultra. Doncic. One-on-one is a matchup of superstars. He goes right around. Bam. Into the game. Luka and the Lakers. Oh, he splits the defense. He's going to go all the way to the... Lakers are still up by 2. Little jab step by Luka. Start, stop all the way. Doncic. Micah Peavy about to check into the game. Nifty move behind his back and a layup. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. And that's a big guard. There's a lot of traffic about 30 feet away from the goal. Taken down by Luka. He attacks it to the Kupo, who gets it right back in his face. Then Doncic stays with it.
Do they send two? Do they send two at Luka? The answer is yes.
He steps through nicely. And an appropriate finish by Luka Doncic.
3 minutes and a lot of dunks. Doncic probing his way inside. A little head fake into the box.
48-46. Doncic behind the back. Oh, that's stealing candy.
You can't make him go faster. He can get to his spots against any human being that's ever been created, and we see it right there.
I don't like that.
Kind of like that.
In the basketball, I didn't understand it at first because who thinks the rebound is going to win everything for you? So if you don't finish the possession.
Approaching 2 minutes to go in the first half. Doncic on the move. Pull up in the lane is good.
Sanders trying to stay with him. There's the matchup that you just alluded to. Foul.
Filipowski on the court with Walter Clayton Jr. Love and Collier set to check back in. How about that spin on a pivot, and there was no one within 5 feet of him.
Good call, actually. That's pretty good. Tyrese Proctor picked up his first foul. Doncic against Tomlin. Creates some space, gets a look, and rattles it in. Yegor's string of 34 straight games for the Made 3 ended against Detroit. That was a rookie record that he set. Doncic high arcing rainbow with a feathery finish.
2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Doncic
Working against Monk. Monk stayed down defensively. Tough fadeaway, and he still scores it.
Is what the Bucks are shooting from the field. The Lakers, you see their run there. Luka fading, spinning, and hitting.
Doncic floats it up. Shot's good. Doncic starting to get a little feel. It's just his second field goal.
And that's 3 fouls on Draymond Green. And now foul is going to go against Kuminga, and it's going to be a chance for 3. Luka Magic making an early appearance.
Luka surveying, looking around, draws the foul on Thompson and 1.
And how many times is Asar Thompson
Against Detroit, a game that was very close through 3 quarters, and then the Pistons pulled away. Luka in the lane for his first one.
The one time they don't blitz him on any kind of a screen.
almost turned the basketball over? Was Eddie able to steady the ship there and knock down that mid-range?
Doncic back to work, contact, foul to the line, chance for 3.
Doncic on the drive, pump, puts it up and through.
And there's levels to this.
12 for Tyrese, 12 for Luka. 8-point Sixers lead. Doncic gets the roll.
Secure in their mind that the Lakers will get the W. Underneath, there's Luka. He puts it up. He puts it in and 1. And the Lakers are on their way to evening their home record at 2-2.
That would be very good coaches. I think that's one of the skill that coaches can see, and even general managers, a guy like R.C. Buford, spotting his talent very early on.
Doncic backs it in. Little hesitation, put it in. They've got 9. Lakers only have 4, but
Luka working his magic against Kevin Love.
Luka snaking through traffic, sprays it out to Vanderbilt. That comes off. Doncic with the offensive board. Underneath, got the layup to go. The lead is still 14 for Sacramento. They're one of the top 6 free throw shooting teams in the league. They have 4 of their 5 starters in double figures. So nice balance for Charlotte. Luka in deep, scores.
Steve Kerr, we asked, what would be the ideal role for Jonathan Kuminga with this team as Doncic goes up and puts it through. Count it in the foul.
A tad behind Doncic. He couldn't make a move to the basket. Now he's alone on an island over there on the left wing side. And what else does he do? He scores.
No, that's why I'm thinking it's going to take a few games for them to be the team they want to be.
They'll have some time to practice together too this week. Another and 1 coming the Lakers' way.
On Friday, they did a little team building. Instead of practice, they were all out on the pickleball court in a little Lakers tournament. JJ Redick said it was a lot of fun, unsurprisingly very competitive.
Doncic back on the floor, now guarded by Curry. 10 points in the first quarter for Luka to go with 5 rebounds. A little mid-range, goes down. LeBron James back on the floor with Doncic, Laravia, Hayes, and Vincent. And what a luxury it is to have 2 of James, Doncic, and Reeves on the floor at all times. Doncic, bully ball. He's got 20.
Ace Bailey forces that pass out. Back to Luka on the block. The rookie up against the wily vet. Takes that step back jumper and knocks down his first 2.
Has 2 now from the same corner.
And pennies have been contested as Doncic pulls up. His shot is good. Second field goal for Luka Doncic.
Look to have him back on Monday night in L.A. against the Clippers. Here's Luka going to work.
That's what we see so often between Porter, Claxton, Day'Ron Sharp, a lot of these players.
Doncic, a little pizza pie on a Tuesday night.
Last game, we know he only had 1 assist. Coach talked about wanting to make sure that he has more opportunities to make sure his teammates get shots.
Doncic putting it through.
Stays with a 13-point game. Luka. Fall away.
That's tough.
Really difficult.
And there's nothing you can do about that.
That was good D.
Doncic trying to answer. Yep. 15-footer baseline over.
Oh, man. Nice swing, and then he glides to the cup.
Not one of those big headline additions, but he started a bunch of games. Bad pass from Durant, stolen by Doncic. Koji in pursuit. Doncic wards him off and scores easily.
Ayton right there with them, and their legs collide. Morant lost it. Second turnover. Doncic right down the lane, lays it up and in.
Harden, Laravia trying to stay. Doncic came over, blocked it. Smart leaves it for Luka on the run. Over Batum, the finish.
It comes off to Eaton. Doncic inside, got it to go off glass. And Luka now, first quarter.
Nice the Lakers do take it away. They were looking for Mamu. He took it right away from them. Oh, they're not going to stop the ball, are they? And Luka's going to go in amongst a trio of defenders and score it.
He was a playoff star on the road to the title last year for OKC. Nice fake, goes inside. And Vanderbilt did an excellent job contesting and altering that shot. Doncic, the runner, draws the foul, banks it home and one. We'll take a timeout.
48-41, halfway through the second quarter here on Spectrum Sports Net. We're with you again on Tuesday night.
And one, count it.
Early help, often help, and loading the ball handler. And Luka hits that sweep over the right shoulder.
40. Doncic, who has missed some time this year, but now healthy again. He hits it. That little step back, mid-range shot.
Both teams shooting well. Clipped 6 of 8, and the Lakers 5 of 8 from the floor so far. Doncic the 3. Yep, overdone.
Luka, and now they're deep. Luka, and he gets it. Yep, gets it, and then gets into the.
Doncic right on top of Colin Sexton.
5 to start this game. 14-6 Denver. Doncic.
Tyson trying to catch up with Luka behind the back pass, batted down. Recovered. Luka fires, hits. Doncic with 12.
Oliver Reeves, don't reach is the key. Now Luka. And
I know it's going to be the first quarter.
We hit 2 threes. Let me him get out the way now.
Way of ways. There's Doncic.
He does things that you cannot teach. That was one of the things that we had an opportunity to.
And you love to see young guys building off of that, right? Not having an up and down performance.
Luka able to answer back after some space.
He had a lot of airspace there.
Luka firing it up again.
Dallas up by 1. They've taken the lead here in the third. Doncic.
Miami shooting 45%. Lakers nearly 60. Doncic.
Luka gets his first from behind the arc.
Daniels.
Man, again, getting to the lane, I'd like to see him use that backboard a little more.
Luka from the logo. Man.
It was 1 year ago today. To the day this Luka.
Brown's played 15 minutes so far. He's got 14 points plus 12 out there on the floor. This guy right here, Doncic, has put on a show off glass.
With 3, with 2, Luka, and like that.
Assist on it.
We'll see Vando in the game when it's dead. Luka dribbles to the right side and knocks down a 3-pointer. Doncic, the Don.
Time player with this Laker team in his 7th year. Doncic will put up a 3. Hits one right there. A triple, and Luka's got a quick 7.
James Harden moving up the scoring chart in the NBA, in NBA history. He's top 10 now. He's passing guys every night. But his handle, Candace, is his ability to be able to get separation just like that to get a shot off.
Another rebound. Sets, fires, hits a 3. 27 for Doncic.
Screen from 8. Tries to put Pajemski in jail. Pump, leave, deep one. Doncic, money.
Dre,
and poor shot selection as well.
Luka, yes sir. Kick it, Jake. Looking to go all the way.
A lot of driving, kicking.
In the corner, Luka! On a little quick look-away pass from Marcus Smart.
Braun plays back to Hayes. Laravia driven off the line. Great recovery here from the Clippers, but Doncic is exposed and knocks down the 3.
Did everything.
Forced a turnover.
Turnover number 9 for Sacramento. Luka straight and down. We got a great look at that one.
Going to see that a few times, I think.
Luka over Duran. He got a hand up, but didn't really come challenge.
You want to try to get it back too early. He's taking his time.
Out front, the pass in the hands of Luka. Effortless.
Now LeBron into the front court, attacking 47. Starts, stop, kick it outside. Luka for three. Yes, sir. He's got it.
10 on the clock.
You can see
and almost take it away.
You can see the reluctance to shoot that.
Daniel, right on the rim.
Daniels wanted to touch it, but he's very disciplined.
Man, that was sitting on the rim. Luka, yes, sir.
James to Laravia. Back to Doncic for three. Boom! Luka.
Doncic has a lot of them. Here he is. Kick, gets it back, takes a three.
He never stops moving. Yes, he is. And doing it on both ends. You talked about the 17 rebounds last night.
Luka relocated.
10 points off of previous Utah turnovers. Luka stops and picked up his dribble, going to get it back. Oh, that's well within his range. Well within his range for three. And that one's knocked out of bounds.
Well, Miles Turner at that time was in a position to see it coming all the way, and he deflected that rather easily.
Miles, a two-time block champion in the NBA. Luka, corner, nothing but net.
Hachimura, the pump, the drive, kicks out to Doncic. 5 on the shot clock, step back, good.
The offensive glass.
Yeah, and this is a team, the Lakers, that is at the bottom in rebounding.
11-point game. And Suns with a lot of work to do. Brooks sent to the deck. And Doncic, who was 1 of 11 from downtown before that one.
This is more like training camp right now for him, getting the lungs back to where he wants it. Doncic, the step back three.
And takes the 2-for-1 for Golden State with an 8-second different shot clock and game clock to wind down this second quarter. Oh, Doncic, a deep one, he's got it!
He comes back and hit another tough shot over 8 right after.
Doncic, no. Bounces through. Doncic.
They're going to pick and roll again.
Well, he's late because they're screening the screener.
Oh, tough step back. Hit it anyway. Doncic now with 30.
Sohan hits the free throw. Spurs by 1. Doncic, sidestep three-pointer. That's good.
Jumps out to defend Luka. Hawks on an 8-0 run. Step back for Doncic.
Well, you knew that was coming.
Doncic. Beautiful play by Doncic.
He is so aware of your mistakes with the basketball. Aldrin picking up Doncic, step back, likes that step back three and nails that one.
Yeah, I've been really pleased with the minutes Taylor Hendricks has gotten thus far this season. Deep three there from Luka.
Phoenix getting some contributions from just about everybody right here in this first quarter. Doncic step away. His response. He buries the triple.
This is the biggest lead of the night for the Sixers. They've had one 10-point lead already. Back to it on this 10-2 run. Doncic hitting the brakes and hitting the three.
And Reed is obviously not with his family today, but I'm sure they're back in Kentucky watching. So how cool it must be for them now watching Reed.
Confidence in the mid-range, confidence with the three-pointer.
Yeah, in the pregame, I talked about him being a possible all-star. He is playing like it for sure.
They had a chance maybe to have numbers coming back the other way, but bringing it up slow now is Luka. The Don for three! Doncic, timeout!
Oh, good.
Missed it. Second chance here for LA. It's Luka who hits it. And he's got 9 points.
Yeah, 42.5%. Ouch. They're the second best field goal shooting team in the league, the Lakers. 18-2 Laker run, 21. This equals the biggest lead of the game for Charlotte. Luka, 3. Everyone is big from here on out. Trailed by as many as 8. They led very early by a couple. Luka again, nothing but net. String music for Doncic.
Gabe Vincent, the sharpshooter in the ball game, off the 77 action. Luka steps back, knocks it home.
And here comes Doncic.
The second chance points and also the bench scoring. They're outscoring them 21-10. The bench, that's what's kept Minnesota in this game.
Now right now the Cavs dominating here in the third. Doncic tries to quiet the crowd, and he does with a rainbow 3.
Gabe Vincent, Rui Hachimura checking in for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, the big, means it's Luka time.
The Lakers lack of. Doncic, though.
7 seconds to go, working against DeRozan. There's tween a couple of times. DeRozan swings at it, and Luka with .9 to go.
2 of 10 from 3, Doncic. Shot clock at 1.
Wow! Lakers on a 15-5 run. Doncic, yes!
Whistle because Austin Reeves was underneath.
Joe Myers.
Thank you. It'll be Luka, and he's got another triple. How do they ever give away a...
He reassessed at the end of December.
Under 5 on the shot clock. Harden, the deep 3, brought in by Doncic. Time and again, Clippers running that shot clock under 5. Luka gonna step back again. Oh, by the way, he's pretty good at that.
Doncic looking. Castle right with him. Doncic a 3. Pumps it in!
Doncic working on Diabate. So good at that. So patient. When he's got a mismatch just once.
I was a journalism major, so I can't help you out with science.
I couldn't help you out with science either.
Here's Luka for 3. Those are his first points of the night.
Not any surprise that he's not on the court tonight.
Yeah, and same with LeBron. You figure LeBron, one of these games, he was going to get managed, and it's going to be tonight. Doncic in and out and back in again. Lakers' biggest lead, 8. Sacramento's biggest 1. We did have 6 lead changes. Ring up another 3 for Luka.
24% from 3 in the month of November. Too good of a player to stay in that for long.
Again, Luka Doncic is money.
From the Grizzlies.
Well, jumps also better than a lot of people think.
Outside, got it, Luka.
First one of the evening.
Taken now by 8, so the Lakers up by 6. Trying to go 12-0 in crunch games. Here's Doncic!
The T-Wolves having a luxury of having 7 guys from last season that made over 100 threes. This is not an on night for the T-Wolves. They can do this.
Oh, he's feeling it. Doncic has been on automatic in this first quarter.
So a couple of missed layups, and Doncic makes them pay. What about a switch?
His first three-pointer of the ball.
But it's still a long way to go. 20 minutes of game time left. Doncic wheeling around, looking for his 5th 3 of the night.
Listen, there's nothing that Isaac can do about that. That's.
I know Washington knows that coming in. How do you try to turn his water off because he's off to a hot start? Now 4 for 4.
Here comes Doncic leading the league in scoring. 33.5 points per game. Step back 3 is silky smooth for Luka Doncic.
Chance to take the lead here. Inside of 4 left in the third. Luka spinning, shooting, scoring.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, fans, we've entered the final 5 minutes of the game, brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa again.
Eve just hanging around. Jeremiah. And another turnover. Making it easy. Nobody on Luka. Wrong guy to lead.
But you know what happened? Herb did a great job at running and
It's already down to 3 on the shot clock. Bey, Sadiq Bey, the fall-away jumper, tough shot. Rebound goes to Doncic. Here comes the Don out of the backcourt. He's been a prolific first quarter scorer.
Well, basketball here, blocked. Laravia out of nowhere. Oh, that was Maxey, pardon me, Kleba. Oh, that ball took 2 bounces and in.
Hayes for LA. Doncic, he's got the matchup against Olynyk. Oh, Luka Doncic splash. He nearly busted Olynyk's ankles.